what's up? Name is Gently1 and it's game time. Let's play something. As a hanging Zepfish, not falling off the tower? Yeah, whatever. Oh boy, here we go. Man, since they released the new map, Camp Triggerfish, is like it's been up at every single map rotation section. And it's like, but I use an SMG weapon. Why are you putting me on a sniper map? Let me have my old maps back. Where's my salt spray? Where's my port mackerel? At least we got walleye. I'm pretty good at walleye because of Splatfest 1. Fought like a maniac, got that map all the time, so now I know it like the back of my hand. Triggerfish, I'm not that big of a fan though, just because the gates make it so that you basically have like half the map unvisitable by like either team until those gates go down, or if you like completely destroy your enemy and just like walk through their base to the other side. It's a bit weird, but once I realized that it's a sniper map, then it made sense. Also, last guy, where are you? We want to fight you at maybe not PAX. I don't know if Inkopolis has a PAX equivalent, but we'll fight you at Inkopolis. Triggerfish, yay. Oh boy. SMGs on the sniper map. We've all got SMGs, but they're a bit worse off because they've got mostly rollers. They've got 2 rollers and 2 SMGs. They're as doomed as we are. Now I don't feel so bad. Alright, come on. Gain some ground, get that early ink strike. That's what this weapon is for. Early ink strike. Delaying tactics. Yeah, or getting lucky and getting a kill. Making that person feel terrible. Because getting killed by an ink strike, I feel bad every time I do. Because it's so huge and slow. It gives you so much warning. It's like, see, look at that. Like, it glows for a good 2-3 seconds before it lands. It's like, not dodging that requires either miserable luck or not paying attention. And either one of those is enough to make me feel terrible. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, 'cause see, we have to go through here and then go like down this way to get to the locked off area. And then cause even more trouble. They just don't notice I'm here. There's a map on your gamepad, ladies and gentlemen, and it tells you exactly where everyone is at all times, or at least where their paint is, so you'll be able to tell if it's suddenly turning blue in a section of the map. I'm probably there, and you may want to check it out. Oh well. Ah yes, Splatoon tips with Jet1. Trust the level 20. Who has achieved King rank twice. Both Splatfests. Let me tell you, it was easy. Not really. First Splatfest, I lost my way to King rank, basically. So many bad teammates. And then second one was surprisingly easy. Loads of wins, got to King rank fast, and then we lost the more battles than Roller Coaster did because scrubs everywhere, I guess. I guess everywhere I wasn't looking there were complete scrub players, although there were loads of scrub players where I was looking. Because dear lord, I got a triple kill on the enemy team and died, and they decided no, my team decided no, I've got to turn around and go chase down that one guy who was left alive. They turned around in the middle of the map. Like, who does that? Besides those guys. No more damage for you. Get your ink strike and go home. Oh man, we lost. Wow. How did we lose that bad? Well, I guess now I get to make the point already, because this is like the only game in the world where I ever get to feel vindicated and say that it was my team, because look at that! I MVP'd straight. Me and the other guy MVP'd the straight match. You get 300 points for winning. We still had more points than the top guy on their team. And meanwhile, if you cut our scores in half, our two teammates had half of that. They had that. They had half of what we got. Like, teammate, please stop. Teammate, what are you doing? Teammate, please. It's not that hard of a game. I've managed to teach my 4-year-old little brother to play this. And then the two 8-year-olds are even better at it than them. It's like, what are you doing, teammate? Teammate, you can't outclass a 4-year-old. Teammate, please, go play the tutorial. How did you make it to Inkopolis without completing the tutorial? Because it tells you these things. It tells you every single thing. Oh, man. Like, this game is really fun and all, but the simplicity of it means that if you mess up, you've done something horribly wrong, and it's very hard to, like, think about it clearly. It's like, how do you even... I don't know, maybe they were having a moment, like, when you think about the fact that you need to breathe, and you, like, freak out. It's like, I need to paint the wall, and then you just lose your mind. It's like, but how, what's the best way? What do I do? Gotta paint the walls. But how in particular are we painting these walls? Do we need to apply a paint coat, a primer first? Is it just paint? Do we have paint and primer? I would imagine that these are paint and primer. Yes, we need to discuss the Home Depot merits of the Inklings ink guns. Do they include paint primer? Oh boy. I think about the weirdest things while playing games. And we got a booyah from a teammate. Save it for when we've got like a truly commanding lead and can't do anything about it. Like, they can't do anything. Because, like, we had a commanding lead last match, and then teammate with the blaster, who should have been painting loads because that thing covers lots of area, was like, no, I want to try and TDM, and then got destroyed because you can't TDM with a grenade launcher. Speaking of, like, real-life analog weapons in this game, I'm waiting for a real shotgun in this game where, like, fires a burst. Because every time I think of this game, I imagine, like, a ninja inkling just popping out, like, in and out of ink, firing shotgun blasts at people. Like, just sneak up next to them and just shotgun blast. But this game has, like, wide-range weapons, but they aren't actual, like, shotguns where it's like, bam, give it a second, bam, give it a second. That cover really helped him. Team, what are you doing? Oh boy, here we go. Those moments yet again. Teammate, please. That was on me. Like, team, how are they so pushed up on us? Where were you? Whatever, I'll take the top. Try to do an attack from the back. And nope, there's a bunch of them over here. Well, man, I always feel so terrible when I lose at this game because I always score so high. Again, this is like the only game in the world that I could ever definitively say that it was literally just my team. Let's check the numbers here. Watch this. I want to see these numbers. Link me the damage meters, please. Thanks, Disco. You didn't even proper Disco. You just sat there. You just sat there. Hello? Hello? Like, a disconnect I can understand. Like, when I first started this, they were having a very bad time. Like, a patch broke something with the servers for 2 days. So, like, I got discoed all the time. So it's like, I can understand disconnections. Like, I have AT&T internet, and AT&T internet is bad in Texas. Like, if you're not in, like, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, like, you're not in a big dog, you're getting nothing. So I'm getting nothing, and they like to shut it off for fun. But, like, that dude just stood there. That wasn't a disconnection. There was nothing to understand there. What were you doing, Mr. Splat Pro? would go in the title if you're gonna stand there. Like, to real, if his internet broke, he would have been taken out. But he was on the map the whole time. Like, I looked down at the menu and his name was there. And your name goes away if you did go. So, like, he did that on purpose, and I don't understand why. Oh boy. So much salt. It's like, doesn't Nintendo realize salt is bad for kids? But, like, we can't help it. This game is so... is like just the saltiest thing. Because it's so simple, again. It's like, how do you mess up in this? And then you find out, and you get really salty over it, because it does hurt to see. Like that guy. This kid just got turned on. Oh man. Mode. Hello. I'm gonna paint this all in one go. My aim is bad, but you're coming with me. Stop standing there cheering. Get moving, sir. We need you on the battlefield. A-stat. Please. Please. Oh, we got a free low. Bye-bye. You got your missile, but you're going back to base for it. Although I usually feel fulfilled when that happens, so I guess he doesn't care too much. Because I'm always like, ha, I got the missile. Or at least as long as I get to choose where it goes. If they, like, kill me with the missile up and it, like, auto-fires where I was standing, usually if you're standing there, there's nothing to ink, so... Like, oh well. At least this time team's good. Thank you, team. Thank you for not being that one guy to just stand there. I'm probably not going to let that go all day. Like, that he just stood there. And he was important because he had a Splattershot Pro, and we need that ink strike. What? Oh. Dynamo guy standing next to the teammate. For some reason, his tag wasn't up. I did not see his name tag. And I don't quite know why I did not see his name tag. Dynamo guy. Ah. Dynamos are like the counter for this weapon because it has low hit. So if you can get the wind up on a dynamo going, I'm pretty much done for. Okay. See? You just get the wind up. And by the time I'm done with you, it's too late. And I'm not going to get off this ink strike. That could potentially change this from a rough situation to a win. Ow. That's painful. This is a rough situation. This is going to be a close one. We're just going to have to wait and see. Judd, give us the news. Curses. Foiled again. Ask 3 for 3. Welcome to the salty Splatoon. How many points do you have? More than the top guy if you take away his victory bonus. The life of the Aerospray RG. You carry so hard, but the backpack's so heavy. The bottom of the backpack just breaks and your teammates fall out and you lose.